everyone, welcome back. For today's mani, we're going to be dipping in some new colors from Kozmik Nails. And now these three colors here are part of a new collection. We're also going to be playing with a HEMA-free gel top coat. It's like a 2-in-1 and it's like an anti-chip, so I'm super excited about that. And then before we get into these beautiful powders and see them in action, we're going to do a little bit of color blocking. So I'm just applying that tape here and then using a silicone tool to just make sure everything is laying super flat. So we are doing the gel method today, and I'm going to start out here by doing very thin layers of gel, and then we're going to dip directly into the cupcake liner. Now the three colors that we're using today are part of a new collection called Crazy Stupid Love Collection, and it's overall a really fun collection. It consists of 5 beautiful powders. You're going to see 3 out of the 5 today. Now I'm completely blown away by this sparkly coverage here, and it is beautiful and it's living up to its name. The name of this color right here, it's You're My Obsession, and this purple, it's everything. I really like how it has a little bit of a silver shift to it, and then I really like how it's a fine glitter mix, but yet it has like these really tiny purple different color circular glitters, which really just adds a pop more of sparkle, and it also adds a little dimension here to the nail, but I love it so much. So then we're gonna pull in this purple here to the color blocking nail. And then for the other side of this nail, we're going to use another color called Crazy on You, and it has like this gorgeous milky white base, which you're going to see here in action in just a few minutes. And then it also has foil pieces, a couple glitter pieces, it has heart shapes in it. So I felt like the combination of adding all those elements to a color block nail would just be kind of like the ultimate Valentine's Day nail. So kind of fun and very easy to achieve, especially when it comes to like color blocking. It's kind of like a simple way you could add some really effortless nail art. And I am using that 3M medical tape. That is the best tape that I have ever used when it came to color blocking. I know I mentioned in the past, I used to struggle miserably with color blocking until I switched to this tape. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and cure for 30 seconds. We're gonna dust off and we're gonna go in with a second layer here. So I will be honest with you, this coverage right here, it is everything. And if you really wanted to just keep it simple and you already had like built up strength on your nail, either with a poly gel, a builder gel, or even a layer of clear dip, you could easily get away with one coat. That's how amazing coverage this color is. But I really just wanted to just build up this color purple here and pick up even more sparkles. So right here you can see we picked up even more of those like smaller circular glitters, and I like how they're circle and they're not hexagon. I just really like that play in this glitter here. And then again, that pop of silver. So anytime I'm playing with glitters, especially fine glitters, I'm gonna take a lot of time here cleaning up the sidewalls with the precision tool, and I'm gonna spend a lot of time pressing everything down. I like to make sure that everything is laying as flat as can be to that nail before I move on to the next nail if I'm using dip liquids, or before I go ahead and cure. That's just something that I like to do because in the end result, I have less filing and buffing. So you can see here, everything is laying super flat, like very flat to the nail. Like I'm only gonna have to clean up the sidewalls and reshape just ever so slightly. That is all I'm gonna need to do for that nail. And if you're looking for more tips and tricks on mastering the gel method, I did just do a more in-depth video strictly on the gel method alone. So if you are interested in that, I will link it at the end of this video in the cards. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's dive into the second dip here and see the other colors in action. And then I'm gonna pop back in just a little bit.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things trust, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right here we got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love.
So we are diving into this beautiful combination of foils, heart-shaped glitter, and this beautiful milky base. Now the first coat, I am not too concerned that I'm not picking up a lot of the elements in this powder. I really wanted to focus on that milky white coverage, and then we can always add more foils. So that is what the coverage is going to look like with that first coat. And then the second coat, I am going to go ahead and add some even more foils to this. I will say these foils feel a little bit heavier, so you definitely can just manipulate them to get them exactly where you want them and how flat. They're not like as fragile as some foils can be. And I will say that there is no bleeding when it came to these foils as well. So that was definitely a plus, because sometimes when you're working with foils, especially purples and pinks, they tend to bleed, and I did not experience any bleeding when it came to these beautiful foils. So we're just going to continue going in here and just really building up this color. And the best part about this dip powder right here is that you can really make it your own. So you can focus on, you know, just having a little bit of that beautiful base color here, and then just a little bit of sparkle and foils, or you can build it up like we're gonna do today. So options are endless when you're playing with this beautiful powder, because you're gonna be able to create a lot of different looks. You can also pull pieces from this dip powder like that heart and place it on that glitter nail or a salad nail. And you can also do the same thing vice versa by implementing foils on other nails. But overall, so fun. So I am gonna take my time here just to make sure everything is laying super, super flat. And then I will go ahead and cure. I treat the same way of this application, the same way I did with the glitters as I'm doing with this foil. Now this heart right here really wasn't hanging on to anything. So I was like, okay, after I pressed it down, it completely came off. So I was like, you know what? We'll add more to that nail at a later time. So do not be intimidated by any of those bigger pieces if they fall off. That is definitely natural when you are dipping into that first coat. So we cured, and I will say I really like the simplicity of this color with like the sparse effect of the foils and the glitter pieces. I like it both ways. So now what I'm doing here is I'm applying a layer of gel base, And then I'm going to go directly into that cupcake liner. Now, if you want more foils or glitter pieces to that surface, you can always shimmy that cupcake liner up, and then you're gonna pull more of those elements up to the surface. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and make sure all these little foil pieces and glitters are laying as flat as can be on this nail. And I really like these foils. There's just something about them. If you played with foils before, you're definitely gonna be able to tell that these are a thicker quality, which I really like that. Also, you know how we have like the bigger pieces of foil? If you don't like that, you can go ahead and take an orange wood stick or a precision tool and you can gently break those apart before curing. All right, now before curing, I am taking gel base here and I'm ever so delicately hovering over that nail to apply that gel base, and I'm gonna add even more foil pieces and hearts. I found that it was easier to do it this way than to go ahead and add a whole layer of gel base. And then, in my opinion, I was going to be adding some more bulk, and I did not want to do that. So I really wanted to reduce the bulk on this nail. So that's why I just hand placed a little bit of dip base that was on this uncured nail and placed the individual foils this way. Again, you can cure it first, then go in with your base, whatever you feel more comfortable with. But since these foils were a heavier foil and everything was laying super flat, I felt confident and comfortable applying that gel base to that uncured nail. So I'm focusing on a lot of different things. You can see here I added one of those adorable heart glitters that, by the way, those heart glitters are super flat to the nail as well. And then I'm adding some smaller glitter pieces as well. I'm kind of separating some of those foils that were bigger on the nail just to give it some more dimension. And I'm also going to continue to add foils to this nail. So options are definitely endless when it comes to this beautiful powder, because you can really get as crazy as you want when it comes to adding different things to this nail. And then throughout the placement, I am just going to gently press everything down just to make sure everything is laying super flat. All right, so let's dive back into this mani here, and then I'm going to pop back in just a little bit.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own. Baby, you can count on me now. When you're falling down, 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 I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Leaving you alone is the hardest, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
All right, so we're just finishing up the hand placement here of all the different pieces to this nail, and I did the rest of the placement on that pinky nail and the filing and buffing off camera to save time. Now we're going in to this really awesome product from Kozmik Nails. It's HEMA free and it's a 2-in-1, so you don't have to do the layer of gel base first. You can just go directly in with this top coat, and it is an anti-chip top coat as well. So I am super excited about it. Plus it's HEMA free. And I love the brush. It's clear bristles and it's just gliding over that nail ever so awesome. I love a clear brush. And it's also a little bit of a thicker consistency, which is really going to protect and seal in this mani. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to do the rest of the top coat off camera. And here's the finished mani. I love this mani so much. Everything about it just screams Valentine's Day. I like how there's no red in here either, how we really just focused on some really awesome purple tones, and then we threw in some pink as well. But overall, I could not be more excited on how this mani turned out. I really like that beautiful foil and then the heart-shaped pieces as well. It just totally tied in the Valentine's Day look, and this mani was overall super easy to achieve, even though I did spend a lot of time really just pressing everything down, making sure everything was super flat, and then adding a whole bunch of foil and glitter pieces. Everything just turned out perfectly. So overall, I could not be more excited about how well this mani turned out and the color scheme. So everything that we did use in today's video can be found in that description box below. And if you're looking to grab any of these really awesome Valentine's Day colors from Kozmik Nails or anything else from Kozmik Nails, don't forget you can always use code Mallory10 at checkout to save on your purchases. So I hope you enjoyed this Valentine's Day mani. Stay tuned. We will be doing more Valentine's Day manis here on my channel in the next coming week, and I'll see you all in the next one.